Hola, ¿cómo estás? How's it going? So, this thought has been going on in my brain ever since I made that last video. It's like you start getting what you want. You know, whatever you want to call it, you're manifesting. Everything you think about is just coming true. It's it's coming faster than it did before. What do? You know, it's kind of like the thing where you get all this money, you become a billionaire. What do you do? What do you do now when everything just goes well? You don't have to worry and fear for your safety. I mean, danger doesn't lurk outside. But all in all, you don't manifest crazy ass scenarios to your life. You've removed all the chaotic people. You might have a little hiccup here and there, but you manage your emotions well. What do you do? Somebody else, assuming that you're at this level of understanding and this perspective, you probably don't view this type of lifestyle as boring. But I've just been asking myself the past few days, what do you do? What do you do now? And my brain immediately said, you just keep creating. You just keep having fun. And some might just say that's the artist's journey right there, is creating something, going on a journey to build that thing. Now you know the formula, so it might work out a little smoother. But it's the fact that you just don't know how it's going to go that makes it fun. Knock it down when you get to a point where you're happy. Start all over again. New project. And there's life. You keep on doing that over and over again. You meet new people. You immediately can see if this is going to work out or if it's not. But you don't have the same fear that you may have had before when encountering meeting new people and not being able to kind of understand yourself and how two energies, two people can be in each other's space and coexist if they don't really see eye to eye. So, everything just goes smooth. And there's so many names for this perspective, this understanding. It's like you're realizing your divinity, you're in your Christ consciousness. You're choosing to live in the world, but not of the world. So many sayings that have been going on for years. But once you get to this point, it's like everything is running smoothly. Everything is running smoothly. But it's still exciting because you're creating. It's just not chaos and struggle and pain and strife and thinking one day you're going to wake up with an eviction notice on your door. Some people like that kind of razzle dazzle and still, you're creating your own life. But all I'm saying is the sweet life of Zach and Cody. You're going all up. They did live in a hotel. What floor do they live on? I don't know. So maybe I shouldn't try to make that be something that it's probably not. But it is just fun to coast through this thing, creating things left and right. Let me pause. Yeah. Creating things left and right. And truthfully, ever since I made that video, it just seems as though things are speeding up. Things are snowballing into greatness. I've always had good, I wouldn't call it luck, but a perspective. You see my ponytail? I was just doing some different shit. And that's another thing. Like it's just getting real fun. Where I see now how people could just tack their whole fucking face, dye their hair a crazy color, wear what they want to wear. If they're doing it just to express themselves rather than like they're fiending for attention. It's one thing to do something and you're crying for help rather than symbolizing this is me and I've always wanted to do this, or I have such a creative mind that this is the only way I can think to push it out. Because that's how I feel with my nails. Look at them. I did them myself. They're so good. Like everything is just getting, I mean, like they could be better, but they're so good. My hands are kind of shaky because I need to eat something. Look at that. Just have fun. And I'm just seeing things from a new perspective, a new angle, a new lens. Like, I live in a city where they come here to specifically be the most strangest version of themselves. And when you think about that, it's like, it's a beautiful thing to just exist in this world and your main focus is about what am I creating today? What am I doing today to have fun? If I was 6 years old, 5 years old, what would I be doing? I would just play. You observe children, and you're just looking at them. Each day they're filled with genuine joy, genuine, pure energy of just bliss, jumping up and down because they're just so fucking excited for the little ass things. Did you see that? And that's how I see my life. We're not stressing about shit. It ain't nothing to stress about. I've built this amazing place. And I'm like, okay, I've succeeded with where I wanted to go with my business. What do we do now? Pivot to something else, because all I'm thinking about is playing more. Playing more. People are just playing out here. I went to a Travis Scott concert, and I know there's art and there's technique and there's skill and there's practice that goes into these things. But I think that's the art of it all, is you go through this journey and you get to a point where it's just nothing but ease. And you can look at it, and I'm watching these niggas on stage, and I'm like, they're fucking playing. They're playing around. Y'all niggas is running and jumping like kids. But you're genuinely having fun. You're genuinely enjoying yourself. And that's the goal. That is the goal. To find yourself, find your inner child, and return back to it, and realize everything that's around you really is just you reflecting yourself back, and the only perspective that you have is your own. So you might as well make it a good one, because who wants to live in a world full of chaos and confusion, even though it could go on, because you just floating in space looking at all the other shit that's going on. That don't mean you have to take that in and live your life the same way. Back to the planet analogy, we just floating around. I'm observing a meteor fly by. a shooting star falling from wherever it fell. I'm just watching it all go down. I don't actually have to take it in, but I might see a little fine planet and want to combine with it, bump into it, merge, and okay, you get it. Um, yeah, man, it's a whole lot of space out here. It's a whole lot of space and opportunity to live your life in a grandiose way. Grandiose. Hope I'm heard very well on this while I'm talking to this. I never talk into it. But anyways, I like this little corner of the interweb where it's like I'm not trying to do nothing. If you come across the video, you come across the video, but there's no method to the madness over here. It's just genuine interactions. It ain't much interactions over here. But if you see the page, I hope this type of information resonates, and I hope it finds you in a timely time where you realize everything's going good and you create your own little mishap just so you can stay in balance, because everything can't be all the way up. But now that you know how to manage your emotions, you can kind of orchestrate a little mishap just so you can remember the universal laws. I hope you're following me, because I'm really saying this for myself, but I'm saying it for you. It's a beautiful life. It can always be a beautiful life. Be happy that you made it here, because not a lot of people make it to the point where they love their life. They genuinely just want to wake up each day and figure out what they can do and play. There's more money. There's more money to earn, to attract, to get, to have it come your way. But it's not like a feeling of, I need that money. What movie is that? It's not destitute. I'll do anything for this motherfucking money. It's not that. And that's a great way to live. So keep on creating, keep on having fun. It doesn't stop here, it just begun. I remember I met this lady that was 100. I think she was 102, because 104 sounds crazy. But low key, she might have been 104. And she was hopping off the bus. I'll never forget this lady. She had pretty brown skin. She had long, it was perfectly white, but it was kind of yellow, like she don't know how to tone her gray yet. But it was long hair. She had like a slim build. She was short too. And I remember being in California and seeing her outside the store, and she came up to me and said, "Guess how old I am? Today is my birthday." And I said, "How old?" And she said, 102. And I just stood there like, well, happy birthday. Because, bitch, I'm actually in shock that you look so vibrant, so healthy. If anything, she looked like 78, 80 years old. 102, and she was hopping out the bus. She didn't need no help out that bus. She just looked vibrant. And that was my future self. But it's just like, if you really could guarantee that you're going to live to 102, if you knew for sure you was in this thing until 102, it's like, What we stressing for? What we moving so fast for? What you letting so and so get on your nerves for? What's the point? You gonna be here for a while. You might as well go ahead and sit down, slow it down, get comfortable, dig your feet in the sand, and just chill and enjoy watching everything go by. And then interacting when you feel the need. But there's no reason to just be fucking tripping. That lady said she was 102. That's crazy. So yeah, every day I just wake up and I'm just thinking like, what else can I do to have fun, to make this like a fun ass life? Whereas before, some days I would wake up and I'm like, what do I gotta do? Where do I gotta go? Who do I need to call? No, bro. Somebody hit my car the other day and I'm walking past. I was getting something to eat, so I ordered my food, came back, and was gonna go to the other place to look at what they had. This other restaurant that was next door. On my walk to the next place, I see this car just crunch my shit. And I just look like, for real? Like, you can't make this shit up. How I'm perfectly just gonna witness somebody crunch my shit? Usually somebody hit your car in a parking lot, you not there to witness it, and you just going about, damn, somebody just hit my car, and it's just, woe is me. No, I just was like, dang. It wasn't even a damn. It was just like, give me your insurance and let's go. I'm not ruining my day. I was over there about to order me some Mexican food. Like, I'm just proud of myself. I didn't even have to talk myself into the place of, don't be mad. This is so irritating, but don't be mad. Like, no, I genuinely didn't give a fuck. The lady, I was so calm that she had to calm down because I'm like, I don't fucking care, lady. It's a car. It's gonna get fixed. No biggie. You're probably mad because you backed into my shit and there's no way out of this. But it was just kind of like, I felt in that moment I might have been giving her a little sauce to like calm down. It's no big deal. I'm not tripping. Everything's gonna be fine. There was no reason for me to just get out of my body to act insane in that moment. But there was a phase in my life where I probably would have been like, what the fuck? You hit my shit, bitch. Run. Blah, blah, blah. So we have made it far. We have made it far. And you know you're on a different level when you don't even have to convince yourself to think the thing. It's just you now. We chilling, we not tripping. I'm high off life. The most amazing things happened today. I was able to witness my best friend propose to her girlfriend. And I'm like, I'm acting like it's me. I'm like, they are in a whole other side of the country living their life, having so much joy. And I'm high off of their joy because I can't I can believe it, but it's just so beautiful. Like I'm genuinely so happy to be at a place where I'm just happy for others. Like I just want to cry because it's just bliss. It's just like, damn, you love that person so much that you just got them the biggest, fattest ring ever. And you just want to display your love. And that's just beautiful because what? Marriage? And they're just living their life being free. So many examples of people just being free. And how I took that in is when you look at your outer world and you're like, what's going on in my world? Today, that was like at 4 a.m. because they're like on the other side, time difference. I wake up to beautiful pictures of their display of love, and I'm just like, wow, this is so exciting. I'm gonna go to a wedding. I've been to plenty of weddings, but like, this is like, wow, you guys love each other. This is some real shit. And then I went to a teacher parent conference, and they just had such great things to say about my little being. And it's just like, what a full life already. And there's still things that I desire, but like, this is this is just this is just too much joy. This is just too much joy, y'all. Like, I'm so lucky to experience having a kid that is just turned up to the max, and she funny, and she's smart, and she's just advanced in her class. Like, it's not even like, well, we got some work to do in this area. No, that girl's smart. I mean, like, her mama is her mama, but it's just when you sit back and you look and reflect on your life, and it's just like, damn, he's going good in this bitch. It's only gonna get better. What am I tripping for? So I'm really excited to just keep on creating, knocking shit down, create something else, knocking shit down, creating something else, knocking shit down, creating something else. And it just comes from a place of like genuine joy, instead of like, damn, I want to conquer. Imagine being somebody that's like, don't imagine that. We ain't gonna say that. We just gonna move along and stay with what we do like. Yeah, we just gonna stay what we do like. But I hope this message find somebody. Keep on building your world. Keep on feeling good about yourself. Keep on believing in yourself. This nail is really it. I like blue. Sorry. I'm gonna do a blue set next. See, that's what I'm talking about. All I think about is just colors and creating, and like, oh, I'm gonna do my hair this way. I'm gonna do my nails this way. I'm gonna do my daughter's nails this way. I'm gonna braid her hair. We gonna go ride horses. And then money is just gonna be falling from the sky. Like, oh, rain on me. And then when we don't have the best of most joyous days, it still just ain't as bad as it used to be. Somebody said if all you doing is thinking about your bad days, that means it ain't happening. And that was just like, because for real, at this point, all I could do is reflect back and have a flashback on days that weren't really that favorable. That shit ain't happening no more. Yeah. So yeah, we're uploading this really quick, and it's your girl, and I'm out of here. Have fun, have joy, just create, just keep on playing, keep on having fun. Cause what else is you gonna do anyway? It's really joy out here. Get some.